Hey everyone, my name is Zach from Apps Delivered, and I'm excited to present another weekly hierarchy showcase. This week, we're going to be going over how to create a roadmap creation process in Jira, utilizing our app Smart Issue Templates for Jira Cloud, specifically the hierarchies feature. And for those of you who do not know what the hierarchies feature is in Smart Issue Templates for Jira Cloud, hierarchies are basically a set of related issues, be it epics, stories, tasks, or subtasks that form a related process that you can then create and apply with one click across multiple different projects and assign to multiple different users. Now, the hierarchy I'm showing off today is, like I said, this roadmap creation process. If I go into our Manage Hierarchies page here, if you go up to Set Pre-Installed in the Smart Issue Templates for Jira Cloud app, drop this down, you'll be able to see this hierarchy in here very soon. Also, if you click Import, you'll be able to import the file that you can find in our documentation for this hierarchy. So that's another way you can get access to it as well. So today, what I'm going to show is how to actually create this hierarchy, what it looks like to apply it, and then track all the issues you've created. And then finally, set some enterprise level permissions, and we will close out. So let's get right into it. All right, so we are back inside the roadmap creation process hierarchy here. I'm going to click Edit. And when we land in here, you can see a bunch of stuff going on. I'll first start with the variables. So as you can see here, we have 5 variables. Disregard my password manager logo here. We have 5 user variables. So these are the 5 personas that are actually going to be interacting with this hierarchy process. We have a project manager, project coordinator, Jira admin, resource manager, and project analyst. All these users can be easily changed by dropping down and selecting them. Variables in Smart Issue Templates for Jira Cloud, you can basically reference these every time you create an issue via hierarchies or via templates, so you don't have to re-input this information every time. For example, we're going to put these in the assignee. You can also have text variables that can be just little text blocks as well, so you don't have to retype the same thing every time. So if I scroll down here and I actually open up one of these issues, all of these issues are created every time I click apply. So as you can see, I'm creating quite a bit of issues. These are being created in Smart Issue Templates for Jira Cloud, which is one of our Jira projects. You can choose any of your projects in your instance. Obviously, we have a story with 2 subtasks, and that kind of follows that same pattern. So with one click, I can create all of these issues here related to this this roadmap creation process in Jira. Now, if I wanted to try and generate all these issues with AI, I would just click Generate Nodes with AI, say, create me a roadmap creation process in Jira. And I would click that. It would do its best to generate me all of these issues you are seeing here. And like I said before, if I click into one of these issues, you'll see we have a description here that you'll be able to see if you want to use this hierarchy, navigate to the roadmap section within Jira and initialize a new roadmap. We got a bunch of general stuff in here just really as placeholders for you to add your own descriptions. Really, we just want to set you up with the issues. There's that assignee variable. I can drop this down. We're going to do the project manager as the assignee for this issue, but it could be any of our other user variables we had. And every time this issue gets created, we want it to be of high priority. So really basic here. We have a bunch of issues that can be created with one click and assigned to all of our different user variables up here. I'm actually going to change this title just to roadmap creation process in Jira. I'm going to click update. Okay, so that's all I want to show in terms of the edit hierarchy screen. Now I want to show you what it looks like to actually apply one of these hierarchies. So I'll be right back. Now I will go ahead and actually apply this process here. So let me click apply. As you can see, here is all of our user variables we were just looking at. And to create all of these issues and to assign them to all these different users, all I have to do is click confirm. And there you have it. All of those issues have been created and assigned to our different users. So I'm going to click view applied history. You can see that one next to it. And here they are. All of these issues were created successfully. Now, as I go into my project and I start moving these issues across the board, changing the statuses, all these progress bars are going to fill out. We have all our statuses here, the issue key, last activity obviously created right now, and you'll see all of the list of the hierarchies every time they're applied start populating right here. So we just created all these issues in one project. Now, if you check out some of our other videos, there's a lot of times we're creating issues across multiple different projects in our Jira instance. So that's really where this applied history comes into play, right? Because instead of having to click through all these projects to see the status of all these issues, I can just click into applied history, check out the progress bars, and get an overall glimpse of this roadmap creation process, to be specific in this video. Now, if I wanted to add a scheduler, roadmap creation process, that's going to be pretty rare. But if this were something like a sprint review process, which we've done in the past, click add scheduler, you choose hourly, daily, weekly, doesn't matter, fully customizable, choose your time zone. You can set a scheduler as well. And if I wanted to share this with someone else in Smart Issue Templates for Jira Cloud who has the app, I'll click copy link, can share that with them, export it for them to try. They could just import the file like I showed you before, and also add it to a folder for some organization. I think that's all I want to show in terms of the applied history screen. Now I'm going to head back to the manage hierarchy screen and show you how we can set some enterprise level permissions on this hierarchy, and then we will close out. We are back inside the manage hierarchies screen here. We have our roadmap creation process right here. To set some enterprise level permissions, all I have to do is click this button, pick a user. We will do Greg. We're going to say Greg can only view this hierarchy. We'll pick another user and we'll say Farah can edit, apply, and view. And then we will say that Huzam here can only view, same as Greg. I'll click save. And there you have it. We have now just created a hierarchy, applied it, tracked it, and then set some enterprise level permissions on it. So if you have very complex processes in Jira that you want to standardize, hierarchies and Smart Issue Templates for Jira Cloud are going to be the perfect feature for you. So I think that's all I want to show today. One more note, it's important to note that the permissions in your actual Jira site are going to override the permissions in the Smart Issue Templates for Jira Cloud app, as well as the Manage App screen in Smart Issue Templates for Jira Cloud. Those permissions are going to override this. So these permissions you're seeing here are pretty base level, but as long as you're fine with your configurations in other parts of Jira, you should be just fine in our application here. So if you want to try Smart Issue Templates for Jira Cloud, you can click the link in the description for a free 30-day free trial. You can also contact me on LinkedIn directly for a personalized demo. I'd love to walk you through the app. I really geek out about it. I think it can help a lot of people who use Jira Cloud. Thank you. My name is Zach, and I will see you in the next one.